I'm Magician Mark Mazzarella, and I'm getting ready to show you how you can turn any day into a magical day by taking ordinary objects and turning them into an exciting magic show. The Rainy Day Magic Show.
When it's raining outside, you think there's nothing to do. When the sky's turning gray and you start to feel blue. When things don't seem bright, nothing's going your way. Try a little magic to brighten your day. 'Cause magic has the power to make people smile. If you practice real hard, you see in a while all the little wonders that you can achieve. When you learn about magic, you learn to believe. So come on along, we got plenty to do. Discover the magic that's waiting for you. Abracadabra, get ready to go. It's time for the Rainy Day Magic Show.
As a magician, I've collected all kinds of magic tricks and illusions that I keep right here in my magic studio. However, all you'll need to put on your magic show are things that you might find around your home, like paper clips, rubber bands, and pencils. In this program, I'm going to show you many different kinds of magic tricks that you can do in your own Rainy Day Magic Show. But it's best to watch the entire program first, so you can get a better idea of what you'll need. Let's begin with one of my favorite magic tricks called the linking paper clips. You know, paper clips are neat little things, and you could do a lot more with them than just clip papers together. In fact, with just 2 paper clips, you can recreate an ancient magic trick called the Chinese linking rings. And all you'll need to perform this trick is a dollar bill, 2 paper clips, and a rubber band. Now in a moment, I will magically link the 2 paper clips and the rubber band together. Watch. Now you don't have to be a Chinese wizard to do this trick because it practically works itself. Here's the secret. Take a dollar bill and place a rubber band over the center of the bill like this. Then fold 1/3 of the bill back and fasten it with a paper clip to the middle section of the dollar bill. Then take the remaining third of the bill and fold it over and fasten that with the other paper clip to the middle section. When you're done, it should look like this. Now, to link them together, all you have to do is pull on the 2 ends of the dollar bill and the linking paper clips. Now, let's go over the things you'll need to do this trick and the 4 simple steps. First, you'll need a dollar bill, a rubber band, and 2 paper clips. The first step is to place the rubber band around the center of the dollar bill. Step 2. Fold back 1/3 of the dollar and fasten it to the middle section of the bill. Step 3. Fold the remaining third of the bill and attach it to the middle section. Step 4. Pull both ends at the same time, and your 2 paper clips will link together. Every magic show needs a good sleight of hand trick, and I've got just the one for you. And it's called the jumping rubber band. Watch. I'm going to place a rubber band around my first 2 fingers. Then I'm going to close my hand and make a fist. Watch what happens when I wave my hand over the rubber band. Wow! It magically jumps to my other 2 fingers. And with another wave of my hand, it jumps right back. Now, here's the secret. take a small rubber band and place it over your first 2 fingers. Then, pull back on the rubber band and place all your fingers inside, making a fist. Now, when you open your fist, the rubber band will automatically jump to the other 2 fingers. And all you'll need to do this amazing little trick is a rubber band, and the steps are very easy. Step 1. Place the rubber band over your first 2 fingers. Step 2. Pull back on the rubber band and place all your fingers inside, making a fist. Step 3. Open your fist and the rubber band will automatically jump to your other 2 fingers. And there you have the jumping rubber band. You know, every magic show needs at least one good card trick, and I have the perfect one for the rainy day magic show, and it's called Cut the Deck. First, take a deck of cards, and as you can see, each and every card is different. Now I'm going to take my magic butter knife and cut the deck. Now no matter where I cut the deck, I can guess the card I cut to. The 10 of spades. Now you can do this trick too, very easily, and all you'll need is a deck of playing cards and an ordinary butter knife. First, have a friend shuffle the cards. Then, take a butter knife and tell your friends that no matter where you cut the deck with your magic butter knife, you'll be able to guess the card that you cut to. For instance, the 9 of spades. Now here's the secret. When you place your butter knife into the deck, turn the knife upwards, so you'll be able to see the reflection of the card in the knife. Then, without even looking, show the card to your audience and announce the playing card that you cut to, like the 10 of spades. All you'll need to perform this trick is an ordinary deck of playing cards and a butter knife. Now the first step is to have a friend shuffle the cards. Step 2. Take the butter knife and place it in the deck. Step 3. Turn the knife upwards until you see the reflection of the card in the butter knife. Step 4. Without looking at the card, hold it up and announce it to your audience. And that's cut the deck. This is one of my favorite tricks, and it's called Clip It. You know, magicians are known for cutting things up and putting them back together. Right now, I'm going to show you how you can do the same using a piece of newspaper. First, I'm going to take a long strip of newspaper and fold it in half. Next, I'm going to cut the strip, which would leave me with 2 pieces of paper, right? Well, guess again, because I have here just one long strip of newspaper, the same one I began with just a moment ago. Maybe I went a little too fast. As you know, sometimes the hand is quicker than the eye. Let's cut the paper in half again. I should have 2 pieces, right? But look, just the same long strip of newspaper. Now I know what you're thinking. How did he do that? Well, it's easy, once you know the secret. You see, before I showed you this trick, I had to prepare it in a very special way. And this is how it's done. First, place the strip of newspaper on the table. Then, apply rubber cement along the edge of the newspaper. Once the glue dries, sprinkle on some baby powder over the dried glue. Then, brush off the extra powder. Now you're ready to perform the trick. Take your strip of newspaper and fold it in half, and then cut. When the scissor cuts the paper, it actually glues itself back together. Now you can do this over and over again, well, until you run out of paper. Now let's review what you'll need to perform this trick. You need some newspaper, rubber cement, baby powder, and scissors. The first step is to apply the rubber cement along the edge of the newspaper. Step 2. Once the rubber cement is dry, sprinkle some baby powder over the glue. Step 3. Brush away the extra powder. Now you're ready to perform Clip It. You know, bananas are a great snack, but you can also perform a neat little trick with a banana. And all you need is a good imagination. Let me show you what I mean. Now ordinarily, to slice this banana, you would first have to peel it, then take a knife and slice it up. However, using my imagination, Look what I can do. You see, I have here in my hand an invisible magic knife. Be careful because it's sharp. And what I'm going to do is slice this banana with the peel on. Sound impossible? Watch. There. Now my banana is all sliced up and ready to eat. You don't believe me, do you? Well, take a look. Now we have 1 slice, 2 slices, 3, and 4. Now for the secret to the incredible edible banana. You see, earlier today, I prepared this trick just for you with the help of a toothpick. And here's how you prepare the banana. Place the toothpick into the banana far enough as not to touch the other side, and move the toothpick back and forth like this. Now you do this about 2 or 3 times in the banana. And as you can see, once you take the toothpick out, you can hardly see the tiny little hole you made with the toothpick. Now, when you peel the banana, it will look as though it's been sliced. Once again, all you need to do this trick is a banana and a toothpick. Step 1. Place the toothpick into the banana until it touches the other side of the peel. Step 2. Move the toothpick back and forth. Step 3. Repeat the action several times. Step 4. Pretend to slice the banana with your invisible knife. Step 5. Peel the banana. And optional step 6, share the banana slices with your friends. Let me show you what happens when I take this rolled up newspaper and make several cuts with these scissors. Now watch closely as I turn this newspaper into a super paper tree. Now I can make this tree grow and grow and grow. Now let me show you how you can make your very own super paper tree. First, you'll need several sheets of newspaper, scissors, and transparent tape. Your first step is to take the sheets of newspaper and attach one end to the other. There, I'm done. I've taped 3 sheets of paper together. The second step is to roll the newspaper like this. Now, place a rubber band around the tube. And once you've done that, take your scissors and make 3 cuts into one end of the roll. Now, you're ready to make your super paper tree grow. First, peel back the strips you just cut. Then, place your finger in the center of the roll and pull upwards. Now, let's go over the things you'll need to make your super paper tree. You'll need several sheets of newspaper, transparent tape, a rubber band, and a pair of scissors. And to make the super paper tree, there are 4 simple steps. Step 1, tape several sheets of newspaper together. Step 2, roll them up into a tube and secure with a rubber band. Step 3, make 3 cuts into one end of the roll. Step 4. Place your finger into the center and pull upwards to make your paper tree grow. The next trick I want to show you is unlike any other trick I've shared with you so far, because unlike the other tricks, this trick does require special powers. The special powers we find in nature. Watch. Now, what do you think would happen if I gave this cardboard a whack? You might think that the egg would go flying off the table and onto the floor, but watch. Look, the egg fell right into the glass of water without breaking. Now, why didn't that egg go flying off the table along with the cardboard and paper tube? Well, as I mentioned before, some special powers came into play to help the egg fall into the glass. Those special powers are scientific principles called gravity and inertia. To do this science magic trick, all you'll need is a glass of water, a piece of cardboard, a paper tube, and an egg. The first step is to place the cardboard over the glass of water. Step 2. Place the paper tube over the center of the cardboard. Step 3. Balance the egg on the tube. Step 4. Whack the cardboard. The egg will fall gently into the water. You know, I became interested in magic when I was very young, and I remember the very first magic trick that I ever saw. There was a magician that took a shiny silver ball and made it float all over the stage. It was one of the neatest tricks I'd ever seen. So I wanted to include in our Rainy Day Magic Show a trick where you can make something magically float in the air. Now, for you to make the pencil float, it takes a little bit of preparation and practice before you actually show the trick. What you'll need to perform the floating pencil is a pencil, black thread, a bottle, transparent tape, and a safety pin. To prepare the trick, the first step is to attach one end of the black thread to the pencil using transparent tape. Step 2. Tie the other end of the black thread to the safety pin. Step 3. Fasten the safety pin to your belt loop. Step 4. Place the pencil inside the bottle. Step 5. Move the bottle up and down to make your pencil float. Well, there you have it. Those are all the tricks that'll be part of your Rainy Day Magic Show. Now, some of the tricks you learned today may be a little tricky to do at first. However, by reviewing the tape and a little practice, you'll begin to feel more comfortable and confident. But learning how to do magic is just the first step in putting on a magic show. The second step is presenting the magic. Now, here are some performance tips to make sure your Rainy Day Magic Show is a real success. Once all your magic has been prepared, make a list of the tricks in the order you'll perform them in your show. You can place them in any order you wish. Next, you'll need a place to put your magic. A card table or snack tray will work out just fine. To add a little color to your act, you may wish to decorate with balloons, streamers, or even a poster with your name on it. And one final suggestion, add a little music to enhance your Rainy Day Magic Show. Now you know the secrets to some of the world's greatest magic. So the next time it's raining outside, or someone you know is feeling sad, or when you just want to have fun, brighten your day with a little magic. Goodbye for now, and have fun with a Rainy Day Magic Show.